Good afternoon and welcome everyone to this WNBL Division 1 clash between the Reading Rockets and Loughborough Riders. We are joined at, this is Todd Lindley here, and you joined me at the John Medacy Academy. It's just me today, no Matt, as Coach Luke has to self-isolate. So it's just Matt Johnson and Charlie Haynes coaching the Rockets today, which is a bit different than our normal. It's quite interesting to see though, because Matt obviously was a very, very good coach, and he's just taken it easily on with me in the commentary section. So it'd be quite interesting to see him courtside rather than up here on the gantry. As you start to roll in to join me, Todd Lindley, for this very interesting clash with the Loughborough Riders flying very high in this league this year, sitting second in the table and coming off some very, very good results. I think they're on a 3-game win streak and they're looking to capitalise on a Rockets team which last week they weren't up to their usual standards. So it'd be quite interesting to see how they go after what was not a usual Rockets performance last week. They have had a few injuries in the squad, but we'll see how they go today. Quite interesting to see Coach Charlie taking lead coach role or head coach role with Matt as his support. It's quite interesting to see Josh Vaughan in the comments as well. Love to see it. Also guys, it's just me today, so please be very, if you would want to just be very engaging in the comments. I'll be looking at that a lot. Looking at people like you, Josh Vaughan, and anyone else who knows a lot about the Loughborough Riders or the Rockets, just carry on. Keep those comments rolling in. Ten seconds here to go. Last final words from each coach here. Quite interesting to see the difference between the two teams. So it looks like for the Loughborough Riders we have Katie starting in the guard position. We have Cox, Bird, and Stone. And for the Rockets we have Galia, Mia Thompson, Naya, Jessie Ford and Satota. Really a starting five for both sides as we look to start this first game. Josh Vaughan straight away saying Stone will be a problem for the Loughborough Riders, the Rockets as we take a knee. So as I was saying, there, Stone will be a very tough problem for the Rockets to face. He's averaging 16 points and 15 rebounds for the Riders this year. He's been a very dominant force within the paint. Get set for the tip. Tip is won by the Riders. Brought up here. Find Stone inside. Back out to Cox. And a foul is called on Mia Thompson by the looks of that. Baseline ball. Ball being moved around here by Stone. Oh, ball's loose and it's been caught up by Stone. They find Ange in the corner, deflected by Mia Thompson. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Stone straight away off the glass for 2. Riders start off the day with the 2 points. Naya drives inside, finds Galia. Mia Thompson for 3 on the corner. Just rims out, not quite getting the roll, the nice kind roll from the JMA rim. 2-point air ball. Jessie Ford bring up the ball. can't quite get the ball to Satya. And with the ball here. Bird drives. Airballs another one. Naya bring up the ball with a lot of pace here. Can't quite find Satya. And the Rockets turn over another possession. As always, guys, keep those comments coming in. Love to hear your thoughts, stuff that I will miss. Stone inside. Pass off. Bird, 4-3. Nothing but net. Deflected there by the Riders. And the Rockets struggling out to complete these passes with a few turnovers already from them. And we'll see how that progresses. Maybe early in the game, though, still lots to play. Maybe they'll find their form. Stolen by Satya, fast break. And she lays it for two. Satya with her first points of the afternoon, and Rockets' first points as well. Foul called on Naya there. A shot there missed by the Riders as the ball was brought up by Naya. Got over the spin, little jumper just missed the quarterback pass, straight in. Katie for two. Riders 7-2 up at the JMA. A little pick and roll action there from Rockets. Runs Galia, out to Satya. Satya drives, kicks it to Naya in the corner. Rims out slightly, Satya grabs the rebound. And another turnover for the Rockets. Bird again. Just not quite getting the roll. Rockets pushing the ball up. Satya in the corner. And foul called. Thompson just, once again, the Rockets just not quite, they're shooting the right shots by the looks of it. Nice open jumpers from a load of them just then. Just not quite getting the right roll. Rockets bring out the ball. Stolen by Stone. Ooh. Foul called on Stone as she tried to grab the ball. Substitution here. Stone has been checked out and is replaced by Shaw. Bruno, we are working on that timer. Sorry, we didn't realise it was not working. We're just working on it now. So it should be working sometime soon now. Nice ball movement here from the Riders. Using the shot, got 5 left on the shot clock. Drive inside, rebound, and a foul called on the shot. That will be Naya's second. And yep, she's subbed out there for Daisy Thompson to come in. Riders also with a substitution. Burns checked out for Dabs. First one misses, second one is good. Riders lead the Rockets 8-2 with just over 5 minutes left in this first quarter. Mia finds Gandhi in the post, and it's fouled. Gandhi goes to the line for 2. Josh Vaughan so much better defense there, or defense from the Rockets. Always good to have people like Josh Vaughan on the stream, giving analytical bits of information. Is always helpful. Gandhi misses the first one. Second one is good. Nothing but net there. Riders now bring out the ball here. Drive inside. Very can play. Looks like Robin there just fell awkwardly on her ankle. As both teams go back to their benches. So in the first 5 minutes of here at the JMA, Riders lead the Rockets 8-3 in what's been a fairly fast-paced game here. We really hope that Robin is okay and that everything is not too serious. Where's everyone joining in from around the country? Got a few here from the Riders. Josh Vaughan, of course, from Reading. Oh, look, Petra coming from Malta, which is all the way from Malta. That's great to hear that, how British basketball is being consumed by people all the way in Malta. That's amazing. As Robin is just off the court. We do wish her the very best. I hope it's not a serious injury. And we hope to see her back on the court again soon. we look to getting back in here now. Satya has checked in 4 riders for the injury. Dabs just can't get it to go. Guyler with the rebound. Satya pushes up to Jesse Ford, who is blocked away by Cox. Fine. Kicks out to Daisy. To Jesse, sorry. Guyler with a spin move and gets it to go. A lovely little washbox spin cycle there from Guyler. Gets it to go to bring the lead of the Riders down to 3 with 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Stolen by Satya. Satya drives up the court, pass into Candela. Candela for the easy layup off the fast break to bring the lead down to 1. Will be moved around here. 3-point shot is good. Down to the 3-point shot to extend this Riders' lead. Satya drives, kicks out to Guyler, to Candela. Candela turns the ball over. Satya with a little crossover, drives through. Finds Katie, puts it in. Nice little run there for the Riders. Satya drives, steps past her. What a move! Puts it in. Nice bit of sequence here from both teams here. Both teams finishing very strong at the rim. Satya with a steal, fast break. And she lays it up again. Satya already with 2 or 3 steals. Nice look inside there. Just overcooks this close shot. And travel called there. Academy star Heather Maxwell brought in instead of as Jesse's subbed out. We say every week Heather's just coming back from a long-term injury. And it's great to see her back on the court. Satya finds Guyler. Guyler, rebound by Heather. And Satya puts it in. Tie game. The weather in Malta is nice and sunny. I'm amazed here, as Josh has rightly said. Very cold and wet here in Reading. Typical English weather. Kind of brings the ball up, finds Guyler inside, foul called. As Guyler goes for the line for 2. Josh again being active in the comment section saying, it's not netball, just let them play. As well as beautiful elevator play by the Riders. Josh, you know me, my basketball knowledge is very, very small, so if you would like to just define what that means to me, that'd be amazing. as Rockets take the lead after Guyla's two late shots, but Bird brings it back. Sorry, Dabs that was. Satya, pick and roll. Finds Daisy on the perimeter. She drives, doesn't quite get it to go. Dabs picks up the rebound. Great move in there by Casey. She gets the layup to go. Satya to Guyla. Guyla gets fouled again. Riders coaching staff don't look too happy with that call, as Coach Haynes calls the first timeout of the game. Score in the Riders' favour, 17-15, with 1 minute 16 left in the first quarter. Let's head to the comments with Josh Ford saying elevator players when two players set a screen for a player to run through and they close the gap. Ah, like elevator. Oh, I see. Well, look out for that a bit more then, Josh. Now I know what it is. That'd be quite interesting to see. Rockets with a timeout here. And it's interesting to see why the timeout would be called. If Matt was here, he'd be telling me why that timeout would have been called and give me a little bit of information about that. But from what I see is that the Rockets need a little bit of a breather. You know, it's been a back and forth sort of game, very entertaining for any spectators just on the stream to see. It's been very close, which is always good to have a game that's very close, keeping the game very tight down on the wire. As we start to come back here, Guyla to shoot 2 from the line. First one, nothing but net. Second one just rims out. And Rockets get the baseline ball. Guyla with a little move and gets it to go off the glass. Rockets take the lead 18-17. Foul on Daisy there, as she sends Satya for the line for 2. First one is good after the kind roll to tie the game. This one to go ahead. Rims out. Guyla with the rebound. Daisy finds Heather back up to Satya. Satya drives, looks, finds Guyla. Candela with that little jumper as we see every week, and it's good! 6-second differential between the game clock and shot clock. Foul called outside the perimeter. Sends Katie to the line for free. Bit of confusion on what number the foul was there from the table. Rockets coaching staff making sure it was the right number. First free throw is good. Second free throw just rims out. A little right that time. Last free throw to tie. Bring the game back to 20 all. Is good, nothing but net. Riders with a few substitutions here. Katie and Alex has checked out. As Bird returns with Cox returning as well. Candela just turns the ball over. Fast break here from the Riders. Guyler with a half-court shot. Oh, very close. So at the end of the first quarter here, at JMA, the score is tied at 20 all between the Reading Rockets and the Loughborough Riders. After being 8-2 down, the Rockets have brought this back to tie the game. Let's have a look in the comments at this juncture. Josh Vaughan, I expect potentially a trap back to zone if they make the second free throw, try to change the tempo. How many have joined us for today's game? We're currently at 74 viewers, which is great to see. Have so many people being interested in watching basketball in Britain. And you've joined us for a very good game, very tight game between Loughborough, very high-flying team, second in the division, as I said earlier. A Rockets team which plays at a very high tempo. Coach Luque and Coach Haynes have worked really hard throughout this year to make them play at very high tempo, high intensity, put pressure on the ball, which is shown by the high number of steals they get every game, led by Satya, who averages just over 5 steals a game. Let me know what you think each team needs to do a little bit better at for this second quarter. What you expect to see from both sides. I will just see how I'm looking forward to watching this game with you guys. As always, we'd like to thank all the volunteers that give up their time, devote their time to have such games be put on. So we have like the stream team, as we call them, all the table officials, all the referees, all the COVID officers that make these games possible. I'd like to just thank them as always. We're very thankful for all the volunteers here at the Rockets, as well as all the clubs and basketball England. And we're back on the way here. Candela has the ball. Little pick and roll action there. Finds Galia. Just can't quite get it to go. And the ball is turned over there by the Riders. Didn't quite 11 seconds left on the shot clock. Five seconds left on the shot clock. Daisy throws it up, not quite. Jessie Ford with the rebound. Doesn't quite get it to go after 2 offensive rebounds. Molly James goes up and gets it to go. Riders for the first points of the second quarter. Satya stolen there. Stolen back by Rockets. Finds Candela. And we just, as the Rockets just reset the offense. Daisy drives, kicks out Satya, who's open. Just can't get the free to just fall in the basket. Another deflection there by Satya. We see this every week from her. One of the very best on-ball defense in the league. Heather Maxwell is brought in again, replacing Guyler. Foul called there. Heather just knocked the head of one of the Riders players. And Bird makes her second free. 6 points now in the game for her. Jessie Ford with the drive, gets inside, just can't get it to go. Bird in the corner again, and it's just short this time. Grabs the long rebound. Heather Maxwell with the rebound there. Right to a slight run here of the Rockets, going 5-0 in the second quarter. Candela, drive, small jumper, and that's just what Candela does on a weekly basis. Finds that little pocket of space and just rises up. Mia Thompson's checked in as Daisy's checked out. Timeout. Timeout by Riders. Three-point game here at JMA. Rocket staff are not happy at how that was given as a foul there. On Candela for a shove. At the other end, there's been a few contact calls potentially at the other end. As it stands here, Riders still hold a 3-point lead over the Rockets. There's now 83 of you watching, which is fantastic. Let's keep those numbers growing. Let's share this with your friends and family. Get as many people as we can watching this game. in. Nice look inside, just can't get it to go. Mia Thompson picks up the rebound. But brings up the court, passes it over to Candela, who drives. Not quite getting the roll there. Stolen by Jessie Ford. Candela just, hooks the ball up and says, let's just calm down for a bit, let's just relax slightly. So Tota drives, overcooks that one. Dad bring up the ball, Katie in the corner, air balls it. Cox picks up the rebound and puts it in. Tota drives. Pass there. Molly James puts it in. Timeout called by Coach Haynes. Right, just extending the lead there, just slightly from lead 29-22. So as we take it into another timeout here in the second quarter at JMA, let's just, anyone in the comment section would like to just say where they're from or say hi, see what they've found from the game. That'd be really interesting to hear your thoughts. And please also share the game with your friends and family and on social media. The link, just copy the link at the top and then send it across. That would be very great to see a lot of young talent on the court as well. Loughborough being a university, and obviously a lot of the Rockets team based here at the John Dixon Academy for the basketball programme. It's always great to see very good young talent coming from two very good programmes. Obviously the Riders being a very dominant programme in British basketball for absolutely ages, and the Rockets producing some very, very great young talent. There's a lot on the court coming on now, like Mia, Jessie and Tota all in the JMA Academy right now, and a lot of the bench as well. Candela brings up the ball. Finds the Tota. God, I couldn't quite get that one to go. You can hear the Rockets bench getting quite loud there. So look in the comment section, we've got Josh Fawn saying Riders doing a great job. Both ends rebounding, only giving Rockets one shot and generating multiple possessions by offensive rebounding as well. Yeah, I mean, it's been a great possession for the Riders. They're putting the extra hustle in to get those rebounds, Josh. And Tota just drives inside there and lays it up for two. Cox inside, out for Katie, who just overcooks the shot. Mia Thompson in the corner, she fires, just can't get it to go. substitution here for Riders. Stone is coming back into the game as Dabs just is checked out. Stolen by Satya. Candela for free. Not quite getting it to go. Stone in the low post, just can't get it to go. And we still are at 24-29 in the Riders' favour with 3.5 minutes to go in this second quarter. Guider, shit over the step back and nothing but net. What a shot there from Satya, putting the game into a one-possession game there. If Rockets get a stop here, they can have the chance to either go ahead with a free or can't quite get that stop as Molly James sinks a mid-range jumper. Sito drives. Candela with the spin. And Rockets, after a scrappy play, managed to get the ball on the sideline. Foul called on Riders there for a push. Satya has been checked out to bring in another academy prospect, Naya. Candela gets it to go. Stolen by Candela. Rockets are running. Kicks out to Mia. Mia finds Geiler. Candela gets it to go to tie the game. Well, James for free, not quite getting it to go. And Geiler taps the ball to Candela. Naya drives, Jessie out, full free in the corner, gets it to go with the friendly roll from JMA. Rockets are up 3 with 1 minute and 35 seconds left on the clock. Rockets bench loved that, as you can hear them being really loud. Coming from the far corner of JMA, Candela with a steal. Steps inside with a nice move, gets the foul, doesn't quite get it to go for the 3-point play, but it's going to the line for 2. Bird is checked back in as James is checked out. Candela made the first one. Second one is good after it bounces off the front rim. Up to now 85 of you watching. Little move inside from Bird, gets it to go. Out to Candela. Taylor finds Guyler inside. Little move, gets the friendly roll. And we're into the last minute of the first half. There's a nice little elevator screen there. Courtesy of Josh Vaughan for that knowledge. Stone from outside, not quite getting it to go. As the shot clock expires, Riders get the roll. Shot clock still on. 1 second differential. Canada's shot just not quite good enough there. Hadn't quite got the legs. Cox from outside. Foot was just inside. 2 seconds left. 1 second. And there was a foul at the end of play there. Just seeing, after a little bit of commotion, the players left the court and now coming back to finish the first half. Just awaiting how long is left for this Rockets offense to get a shot off. They have 1 second. There's 1 second left. .4 of a second left. And didn't quite get it to go there. Pass was incomplete. So Rockets, after being 2-8 down in the start of the first half, finished that half leading by 1. And Rockets are 38, Riders 37. I'm going to take a little short breather here, guys. I'll be back for you for the second half in roughly 10 minutes. So see you then. Welcome back, guys. Second half action just about to begin. Looks like for the Rockets we have Satya, Mia Thompson, Naya, Jessie Ford and Guyler starting off the second half. For the Rockets and for the Riders, we've got Molly James, Hannah Bird, McCanna Stone, Lauren Dabbs and finally Katie. So that first half finished with the Rockets taking a slender lead of a 1 point lead, 38-37. As the Riders kick off, Stone with the free, not quite got the legs on that. As Satya brings up the ball into a, finds Mia in the corner, out to Jessie. What a move by Jessie Ford right there. Just discussing how the basket is good. No basket, and the Rocket staff claiming she was in her 2 steps. I think that's the case. Oh, Mia Thompson's open. Can't quite capitalise on the open. Guyler puts it in. And the Rockets bench has come alive again. Stone from the low post. Can't quite get it to go. Comes off the side of the board. Naya brings it up. Dishes it off to Sito. Sito drives. Back out to Naya. Sito open for the corner three. Just not quite there. Tag along that time. Rockets with a new 14. Naya drives. Mia Thompson. Guyler from the mid-range. Not quite there. Jessie with the rebound. Sito brings up with pace. Pulls up. Just not quite long enough. There's a slight stop there. As Stone went down, injured. She looks like she's okay. Five seconds left. 3 seconds left as the ball's deflected on the inbound pass. Back up to 4 seconds. The ball didn't quite touch the hand. Sito the rebound. Mia drives. Foul called. And foul called on Stone there. Mia sinks the first one. Second one just off the right. And the Riders bring up the ball with Molly. And it's turned over. Now I bring up the ball here for the Rockets. Thompson. Back to Guyler. And she gets called for a travel. Dabs drives, finds Katie in the corner. Katie not quite getting it to go. Sito drives, off the glass, and it's good. Out to Stone, Stone from the mid-range. Doesn't get it to go, but Jessie just doesn't quite grab the rebound and taps it out of play. Out to James. James for free, doesn't quite, slightly long. Backdoor cut, Jessie with the, what a look there from the Rockets. Great pass by Guyler, finding Jessie Ford under the rim for two. Dad stops and goes, puts it up with a circus shot, not quite. Nye out to Sito, who looked to build an offense here for the Rockets. Finds Guyler. Foul and one! Rockets bench jump off the bench. Loving that. And Guyler was hit very hard off that and still gets it to go. What a play. Jessie Ford checked out as Captain Candana comes back in. Rockets have established a 10-point lead over Loughborough. And timeout called for Loughborough. Diving into the comments here, Josh Thorne saying Satya versus James is a great matchup. It's amazing to see two very young athletes going at it in one of the best leagues in the country. It's been interesting to see though, as we said, it was a really tight game to start at the end of the first half. And the Rockets just building a lead here, 10-point now in their favour. Few very good plays, moving the ball very well. It looks a very happier and more relaxed Rockets team as well as they come off. And obviously had a very good chat there from Coach Haynes, and I suppose you call him Coach Matt Johnson as well today. They're having after half time, they've come out very differently. We're back out here, so Garner comes to the line to finish off the 3-point play. Doesn't quite get it to go. Rockets with a lot of pressure here. Right, just need to refine their form from the first half. Just need to see that ball go in that hoop. Foul on Stone there by Gardner. Stone at the line. First one, good. Candela. Oh. Bit scrappy here. Riders come on the ball. Dabs in. Sita with the block. James for free. And it's good. Much needed that point, just to build up these riders' confidence slightly. Seeing that ball going will help a lot. Ball getting scrappy. Jump ball called. As Matt would usually say at this, it's that jump balls, because it's such a very hard competitive league, that jump balls are usually called slightly earlier in women's basketball for some reason. A guy that just comes out on the ball and the jump ball is called. Chandler with a sneaky play, bouncing it off Katie's back to go underneath the basket. The trickery in that from Candela. Foul called. That's, I believe, Stone's fourth foul. And she's subbed out as Alex Shaw is brought back in. Let's go back into the comment section. And we've got a very good shout out to our streaming guru over there, Satya, for great coverage, and it is. We're very grateful for Satya. He comes in to cover the women's games. We've got another one tomorrow, which he's kindly volunteered for, which is always great to have these volunteers like Satya who help out the Rockets, and we're very, very grateful as always. As we return to the action, Guyla was just fouled there as she went up for a shot, so she goes to the line for two. Rocket, the Riders coach there, Quintero, getting slightly heated, slightly fiery, not happy with probably his team's performance, and a couple calls which are very difficult to tell with the basketball. The basketball's such a fast-moving sport. Guyla makes the second free throw. Rockets leading by 8. Molly crosses over. And a backcourt violation there. And Molly's just been checked down there for Sasha. What did you see is also 4.5 minutes left and Riders are already in the penalty. Satya drives, finds Candela in the Naya. Deflection there by Lauren. Break up, there's 4 seconds left. Can the Rockets get a good shot off to extend their lead? Finds Satya, just out of bounds before she sank that 3-point shot. She was just out of bounds. Daps finds Bird. Up and under. And she's good. Naya bring up the ball, finds Candela in that mid-range. It's usually a money spot for her. Foul called. Candela drives to the hoop. And can they make them both? Another turnover by the Riders. Riders, 13 turnovers already. Out to Naya. Naya deflected, but it still makes it to Sita. Sita finds Candela, who rolls it in. Double-digit lead now for the Rockets. Playing a lot more free than they look like enjoying themselves out of the corner a little bit more than they were early doors. It's Sito picking up a foul there. The first foul for Rockets in this second half. Mia Thompson checked out as Jessie Ford's brought back into the game. Doesn't quite get out to go. And the rebound is just palmed out there off a Rider's hand. Naya driving the ball up there for the Rockets. Kicks it out to Tota. Tota with a nice little 1-2 there. Great ball move by the Rockets. Can't quite finish it, Garlic. And Lauren. Great defensive work there from Naya to stop the fast break opportunity. As the Rockets reset for another attacking possession. Jessie drives, kicks it out. Guider goes inside and hits hard there. She'll go for the line for 2. First one is just right, bounces off the rim. Second one is good. Guy before she took the free throw, just sub. Just want to gave a little look over to Charlie and was like, "Coach needs a sub," and she's her and Naya both go off and replaced by Jessie, Daisy, and Heather. Heather with a very strong position there. Intimidating Alex there for the shot, and it doesn't quite go. Rockets moving the ball around very nicely here. They have been the last couple of possessions. Heather with a surprisingly rare dribble move and back down her defender and puts that in. Foul called there on the Rockets, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't really know what for. And one! Rockets bench not happy with that call. Claim it should have been the other way. As a very close. It's always close in those sort of situations, in my opinion, in any sport, when it's the 50-50 challenge. And she finishes off the three-point play. Up now to 13 points now for Katie. Candela kicks it out to Thompson on the wing. Thompson out to Ford. Ford with a mid-range jumper. Just slightly left. as the Rockets bring up the ball again. 1 minute left in this third quarter, which has been a very entertaining one. If you're a Rockets fan, maybe not for those Riders fans, of the 80 of you watching, but all the rest, you can never ever count out a side. Even though if you're regular watching the Rockets, any of the Rockets games, you'll know that you never ever count out a side. We've seen many comebacks here at JMA over the last season, for men and the women, so you never can count out a team. As Katie there, just before she sank that free, did that totally early in this quarter, and steps just slightly out of bounds. 37 seconds left. Bird with the steal. Riders now running up the court. Daisy Thompson comes from behind and steals the ball. We've got a 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Candela makes it, and it's now 12-point lead, 10 seconds left. Rockets, 4 seconds, 3-point shot, and it's airballed. So point, there's another one where it's like 0.2, 0.4 of a second will be left on the clock as the ball bounced out of play just before that buzzer. And apparently we've got 1 second left. So that was complete utter rubbish from me, saying there'd be 0.4 of a second. There's 1 second left on the clock. And that wraps up the third quarter. Rockets leading the Riders 59-47. And what's been a very, very good performance from the Rockets in this third quarter. We saw, they came out of that second half, for the second half, very more relaxed. They looked like they were enjoying a bit more. They got getting shots that were very good and moving the ball a lot quicker, more composed on the defence from which it looked like. And they looked a little bit more happy on the court, and body language was very different. In contrary, the Riders there just didn't quite come out that second half, into the second half as way they would have wanted to. They had a few calls that didn't quite go their way, leading to the coach getting slightly a bit fiery. I mean, understandably, when you don't think that the game's just quite going your way, you get a little bit frustrated, and that just came through today in that third quarter for the Riders. It just seemed a little bit. Didn't quite get to that point where they were in the first half. Still a lot of basketball to be played though. It's only a 12-point deficit, which we know from any Rockets game. Like, we've had many a comeback. I've just said that, but you can never write off the side, especially at the JMA Arena. It can always come back to haunt you. So it'll be an interesting the first few minutes will be very interesting to see from both perspectives. Will the Rockets go to increase their lead or focus more on defending their lead? And the Riders need something just to kickstart their offense in the first half, at the end of this first bit of this fourth quarter. And we may see a massive change. The game could get tight again, because we know these two sides are very well matched with each other. On the court for the Riders, we have Dab, Shaw, Satya, Katie and Hannah Bird. And then for the Rockets, we've got Heather Maxwell, Mia Thompson, Candela, Jessie Ford and Satoto Espinosa to start off the fourth quarter. Riders ball. Katie just feeling it out a little bit. Out to Dabs. Out to Sasha. She fires. And it's good to start off. So there we go. 9 points now. So we're in the 10 points. Will we see our comeback? Stay tuned and find out. Up to 71 of you watching. We have dropped dips like this. Let's share this game around. Because I know it's going to get tight. I just feel it. Foul called on Bird there. Ball deflected out there. The Rockets with 14 on the clock. Candela drive. Out to Mia. Mia back in front of Heather. Hand in there by Alex Shaw, causing a foul. 9-point lead here for the Rockets. 9:18 left on the clock for this game. Been a very entertaining one at that as well. Long pass out there. Cito. Out to Mia. Mia for free. Heather comes out, plucks it. Grabs the rebound, but then loses it. Drive. Dabs for free, and it's good. 6 points. So 2 massive shots here from the Riders to take that. What was 12 is now into 6 points, which is a... Candela misses her little signature jump shot from that close to mid-range. And another one is good. Timeout called. What? So that's a great first minute and a half there from the Riders, coming back from 12-point deficit and making it down into what is now a 4-point deficit, which is an incredible performance there from the Riders, and it's a great, the intervention there from the coach then in between that third and fourth quarter was unbelievable. It's credit to him to get his team fired up for this fourth quarter, and they've come out absolutely scorching hot. 2 big threes there from the players, and then a little 2-pointer then at the end of that before this timeout. It's an unbelievable performance. So yeah, Coach Haynes said it was like, we need to have a little time here just to relax ourselves. Let's get back to what we were doing in that third quarter, moving the ball really well, and let's get back to it. So as I said to you, 70 odd of you watching, never write out a sign at the JMA Arena. Never ever write out. If that's a Rockets or the away team, you just know that the JMA is so used to having these very tight games, and games with very amazing stories. Like the Rockets the other day were down 18 or something going into that second half, and they came back against the Cavaliers, who they face again tonight. Well, actually this afternoon, sorry, in half an hour that game tips off. But we're back here at the JMA. Cito not quite getting it to go, and the Riders are running fast again. Bird has been left free, and not quite, and Gandhi comes up the rebound. Rockets just need to see that ball just drop into that hoop. Sees it dropping, building some confidence again. Guyler inside. Gets it to go. Re-establishing that 6-point lead. Ooh. Double dribble called there as Bird just lost control of the ball, dropped it slightly and tried to capture it. She didn't quite do it cleanly. The Rockets there, just after a little scare, it looked like this a bit more. As I say, that commentator's curse. Cito turns the ball over, and we're back down to a 4-point Rockets lead. Jesse out to Candela. Cito for free. Misses there. 7 minutes left. 4-point differential between Rockets and Riders. Rebound by Bird. And foul called on Sito for a reaching by the looks of it. And Sito's checked out. Naya brought in. So you're back at it here. 4-point lead. Canada, that jump shot, not quite getting there to go. And it's just a little bit of a confidence game here for the Rockets. As we haven't seen the ball go in the basket, and they just lose their little bit of confidence here. They just need a good possession here to just get that ball. Seeing that ball go through that hoop. Guyler missed that. Candela comes up with a rebound and puts it in. Re-establishes that 6-point lead with just under 6 minutes to go here in this final quarter at the JMA. Up to 82 if you're now watching. Keep sharing this game. Keep this as that ball is completely miss everything, but let's just keep this. The game's going to be really exciting. We saw that at the start of this fourth quarter. It was a 12-point lead of the Rockets, and it's been cut down. They're starting to re-establish their lead. Who knows where this game is going to go? You cannot predict this game at all. You can see it easy going both ways. This Candela puts it in. For free, just not quite there for Satya. Fine. Good ball movement here by the Rockets. Nice free. Easy two on the fast break there for Dabs. Just 4.5 minutes left on the clock. Guyler at the height. Out to Jesse Ford. 4-3. Not quite there. Foul called down Guyler. And Stone and Cox are brought back in. Damson Shaw have checked out. So a 6-point game here with 4:12 left on the clock. And we've seen from the Riders that they are capable of shooting the ball very well. We saw 2 massive threes to start this quarter. I'm not sure if you picked up on the microphone, but Matt Johnson there shouting, "Concentrate, girls, relax and concentrate, be composed," which is definitely what the Rockets need here. As the Riders penetrate out, Bird's been left on the mid-range, and it's just right there. Candela brings up the ball for the Rockets, out to Naya. Naya to Daisy. Daisy is left open for 3. Not quite there, but it's a very good shot there from Daisy. Left wide open, and she has made a lot of them in practice. Missed opportunity there by the Riders to cut down that lead. Naya out to Daisy. Ball on the floor, jump ball. Oh, I love that little bit of sportsmanship there to help your opponent out, even though it's a very tight and feisty game. I love the sportsmanship there to just help the help your opposition out. So timeout called then. I did miss who called the timeout as I was looking at the action. It's a good time here because we've got 3:20 seconds left on the game. For all those watching, 82 of you watching, can you give me some ideas for your Elephant and Castle player and impact player of the game? Just looking through the stats here, we've got Satya Espinosa with 17 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals, and a block. Guyler also with 18 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. It's been a great performance from her, and leading the way for the Riders, we have Katie with 17 points, 8 rebounds, as well as Lauren Dabbs from the bench with 12 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. So, guys, just let me know who you think, just put out your opinion, who you think the player of the game has been for you, who's been the most impactful as well. So, Kesdale, our sponsors, the Elephant and Castle in Hurst. And the Loughborough bench is now coming alive. Lots of energy being brought here for the Jessie Ford, left open, sinks the free. Massive free there. 9-point lead here for the Rockets as Jessie was a very important shot there. Travel called on Stone. $85 of you watching. Let's keep that number growing. Cito dribbles, drives. Bit of confusion here. Black touched the ball with a foot out of bounds. So it's Loughborough ball, 2:41 left on the clock. Satya bringing up the ball. She dribbles from left to right, leaving Stone open. Jessie with a very good defensive possession. Sadly couldn't get the rebound to finish off the defensive effort. Molly James being checked back in. 9-point lead here for the Rockets. Turned over. Cito out to Mia, drives with a little floater. Misses everything just there. Cox. Katie. Hands off to Molly. What a move there by Katie. She goes past all the Rockets defenders and just lays it up for 2. 68-61 with just under 2 minutes left on the clock. So out to Mia. Mia back to Satota. She drives, finds Jessie. Jessie kicks it out to Cito. 4-3, misses out. Stone with a rebound. Running up the court. And out to Cox. Stolen by Cito. That's her 5th steal of the game. Canada in the post. Nice move. And is whacked.
wasn't in the motion of shooting there, so it is a baseline ball. 1:16 left on the clock.
Mia, and it's good. Timeout called for Riders.
An important shot there for Mia Thompson, seeing the ball go in and establishing a 9-point lead for the Rockets.
Another player to look out for, had a really good game. Candela off the bench with 22 points. 100% from the free throw line as well, providing 4 assists as well. It's been a very good game here at JMA. It's been a very interesting one to say the least. Both teams being very well matched, two sides. Loughborough playing some very good basketball to be second in the league, and the Rockets, they can be so intimidating on the defensive end and then so fast on the offensive end. It's been really a fantastic game. You never know which way it was going to go, and then at the very end here, Rockets have just established a small run and they've kept building it to a 9-point lead now. Petra saying disastrous rest, but we don't, and on the Rocket streams, we do not ever give the refs any stick. It's just one of the things we do. They are very pivotal for the game to grow. As Matt Johnson would say if he's on commentary, we don't take any abuse of the refs. As the two coaches have a little chat there, it's a very banterous chat and no idea what it was about. Stone with a mid-range, slightly long. Cito grabs the rebound. And she is now on a double dribble, a double for her. Jessie off, dabs his foot. 52.2 seconds left. Out to Cito. Cito finds Candela. What a pass! As this game winds down slightly, we see that the Rockets are just... Another missed shot there by the Riders. The Rockets are probably going to a victory here. With 4 seconds differential from the shot clock and game clock. Cito turns the ball over. 18 seconds left, 9-point lead. You never should write out a team, but I think it's safe to say here that the Rockets have come away with this win. A very impressive win to say the least, without Coach Luque on the sideline, which I'm sure he's watching. And he'll be very proud of this girl's performance. It's been a very gritty performance. As Katie, what a shot for 3 there. And high pressure here from Loughborough with 5 seconds left. Jessie's going to sort of run the ball. Stolen, but she doesn't quite get the opportunity to finish off the play. So Rockets come away with the victory, a 70-64 against Loughborough Riders. And it's been a fantastic performance from the girls, who came back from being 8-2 down at the start of the game. They came back and fought really well, really high pressure, really high intensity, to come away with a 70-64 victory against a Loughborough side who have won the last 3 games and have been looking very good and playing some very good basketball. As you can hear there, the Rockets team getting in together, giving each other, celebrating with one another. And it's been a very tough week for them, losing their coach obviously to self-isolation. So it's been a very mixed week about having different coaching. Matt Johnson joining them coach, but they've done very well to come away with this win against a very strong Loughborough Riders team. As always, at the end of these streams, we like to say thank you to all the referees, all the volunteers, all the volunteers that have made these games possible. Thank you to the table, thank you to Satya for the streaming service, as well as all the other volunteers. Thank you all to all of you who have joined. It was about 85 of you that we topped out at. Makes my life a lot easier when you're so engaging on the stream as well. So thank you guys for making my first time on commentary by myself very enjoyable. And as we wind down here at JMA's, both teams start warming down. It's been a very enjoyable stream. Thank you, Malcolm, for the brilliant to watch the Rockets win. Great team performance. You are completely right, Malcolm. It was a very enjoyable game to watch. So, thank you ever so much, everyone. Enjoy your rest of your Saturday. And I will look forward to seeing you soon.